What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Daily Sean. Those of you who haven't been here before, my name is Sean. I do a daily video on something related to nursing that is not rhyme or reason, and it's probably not going to change. Today's topic, today's lesson is motivated by a comment from the page today, a comment from the tribe. Someone would like me to talk a little bit about nurse friends, or how unique the friendships are amongst nurses. This was an easy one because after doing this for a decade, it's fairly straightforward and clearly evident. The relationships that you have with your nursing coworkers, your nursing friends, your nursing classmates is a very unique one, to say the least. I thought I'd talk about 5 things that I think are important when it comes to your nurse besties. BFFs, besties, BFFs, bros, what do we call them these days? Nurse besties. I think besties was, although I just can't get bestie. I don't know, bestie just is not something that rolls off the tongue. We're gonna go with BFF, how's that? BFF sounds way better. At least it can be mildly brotastic. Number 1, they relate to the struggle. This is a new friend, an old friend, a classmate, take your pick. When they see that you have the initials on your badge, they know exactly what you had to go through in order to get those credentials. They give you a fist bump and a high five because guess what? They know what you had to do. They know the sleepless nights, they know the stupid care plans, they know how coffee is now a food group, and they speak your language. It's a very unique and strong relationship because they can relate. Number 2, you are able to vent and bitch up a storm to your nursing friends because they get you. You don't actually have to explain yourself when you're wanting to decompress about your day, about a coworker, about a provider, about a patient. You don't have to explain the acronyms that you use and the terminology that you use. You also don't have to explain the things that you were or were not doing. You just get to vent. You just get to decompress and let it all out. And that's a wonderful thing, isn't it? Nothing kills a mood more than when you go to bitch about something, someone interrupts you to ask a question. Excuse me, but what's COPD? You were gonna do what with an IV? Catheter went where? Why were they bleeding? What? Oh, that's just not good. You know what I'm talking about. For those of you who are married or are dating a non-nursing person, I feel you, because I'm thankfully married to a nurse, so I get to say whatever I want and I don't have to explain anything. Number 3, there's a special kind of bond between nursing BFFs, nursing coworkers, especially nursing coworkers and former classmates. There's a special kind of bond. The kind of bond where they hold the butt cheek up while you wipe. That kind of relationship. Those are the kind of relationships you can't really describe, just have to be a part of. You know what I'm saying? Number 4, great segue from the unique relationship that we have. Special kind of bond. They share the dark humor. They share the sick sarcasm. And what's great is that you tell a extremely off-topic, mildly discolored joke, and they don't judge you. They get it. And they laugh. In fact, they laugh so hard, they may do the cackling thing. I get it. Give you a pat on the back. Probably give you a high five because they didn't think of it first. That's the difference between your nurse BFFs and everybody else. They get you. Number 5. This is an important one. Number 5 is really, really important. They know about, understand, and will enforce the no-fly list. What's the no-fly list, Sean? If you don't have a no-fly list, you haven't been a nurse long enough. The no-fly list is that list of providers, that list of nurses that are not to touch you if you get sick, if you get hurt. If there's some emergency that places you in a hospital or in an emergency room bed, there is a long list. That list keeps on growing for those of us who have been doing this long enough. There is a list that tells you who can or cannot touch you to help make you better, because there are just some people you just don't trust. The no-fly list, it's kind of like the 10 Commandments. You just don't mess with them. The no-fly list is law. It's the law. It really has to be. If I'm the one who's sick or ill and I'm in the hospital and I wake up and somebody on my no-fly list is taking care of me, I'm going to start swinging at whoever was responsible for that. They're at least going to get a throat punch, if not more. Hey, this is a bonus fact or a curious question for this topic of friendships. You ever notice there are certain people that get you, but then they're on the completely opposite end of the pole, there are certain people that you just don't get at all, and they will never get you. In fact, when you see them, look at them, or talk to them, the first thought that comes across your mind, how the fuck did they become a nurse? How the hell are they working here? Oh yeah, like I'm alone on that one. That's it. 5 wonderful things about nursing friends. Besties, BFFs, bros. Take your pick, whatever you'd like to use. What do you have to say about this topic? Do you care to add something? Care to comment on what I've already discussed? You know, I like to hear from you. Leave a comment down below. Your comments are my caffeine. I want to hear from you. Always appreciate a thumbs up. Share this with somebody. And as always, check your own pulse first.